with Sonia Bell.
The Society for Greater Democracy, 98.1 FM. Well, playing it to Sonia Bell for the news brief from the news room. We come back and the studio one and 3 minutes gone past the big hour 12, and we go back in the studio 2 and bring you the program. Midday show. Stay tuned.
No, this one is a special dedication to all the people of this nation. Real. All the lovers of radio democracy. All the lovers of radio land. The voice of the masses. Hear this. Come on. Come down, selector. Come down.
Good day and welcome to the program Midday Show, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. I am Jafferman Davis for this edition, and we see live on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl. Like all time inside the program, we get plenty news, information, entertainment, newspaper headlines. So they're with me for the next 1 hour inside the program Midday Show. And to use for the gateway from wherever the gateway from, members say you will be part of this edition by where I go use the number 077-981-981. The number again 077-981-981 for the voice to the discussion and be part of this edition where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And from both members say you say for the listen to we and say for the one that will go on for watch within the happening inside the studio. We're not able to join the conversation on social media through the Radio Democracy Facebook and YouTube page, and you can get the opportunity for use the comment section for ask questions, make a point, and add a voice to the discussion. Where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Today, for this edition of the program, we focus of discussion. We'll look at Laugh Crusade Comedy Show. So we'll build up towards that show day. And for Cap, we talk more on this one. We get the star act for the show. We na comedian Mog. We go tell from Budado. Good afternoon.
Right. Good afternoon to we listeners and viewers right across. And of course, happy for the this afternoon.
Okay, plenty. Thank you for joining me today inside this edition. Continue for still 3 comedian Mog. We'll come back to you, but first we turn our attention for take more issue. Then we go side. The Director of Country Planning at the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, Sir Mark Kanawa, say the reason we make the ministry bring different local council them together for talk about how they go work for share some of the function them of the ministry to local council them. Sir Mark Kanawa talk this in Taiwan to the National Sensitization Workshop, where the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning all with different local council them for talk about the urban planning and development control in the country. The reporter, Mastan Sware, been part of this, and we put this report together.
The Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning gets the mandate for manage, regulate, and oversee land issue them. Then same also they develop policy and facilitate registration of land ownership and enforce law and regulation them where they promote proper land governance. And as we foresee say, the country gets proper planning, make they don't get 2 days national sensitization workshop on urban planning and development control with different local council and other body them. the development practitioner and World Bank, Malika Mintidin, talk about the importance of this workshop.
This is devolution in its truest sense, placing the planning decisions closer to the communities that they affect and empowering local governments to shape the growth of their own towns and cities. However, we must be honest about what this requires. Designating councils as planning authorities is only meaningful if councils have the ability, technical know-how, tools, and support to discharge that mandate effectively. And this is precisely why we are here today. The workshop is an opportunity to build shared understanding on the legal framework, identify where any gaps exist, and chart a path forward to effective implementation. So over the next few days, we will work through the key provisions of the Act, from institutional arrangements, development control, land use planning, and the National Country Planning Fund.
We in the talk, the Director of Country Planning at the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, Sir Mark Kanawa, talk about the challenge them where the ministry be done the face where it can for urban planning and development.
I think one challenge where we've been on to get all this wild urban planning, and for that we make sure say we presence be felt now every corner of the country, but we'll not be able. Because we will not be even get to one vehicle. Remember, now we control development at the whole country, they will not even get bike for go anywhere in the country. So now we own private vehicles then, or we take transport for going to that place a day. Now that's what we do. But thank God for now this new leadership we don't get, Dr. Tuya Senesi. And then for rallying, they don't able for help make use of the staff that we get for let we rally around the world. Now one this old address, that is the old law we get. The old law, the penalties that will be the penalty too small. Imagine they say, Aleka, you block this road, you bill, now for charge deposit £5, £100. They're not going to lock the deposit.
Sir Mark Kanawa continue for talk about the thing them way they inside the National Country Planning Act 2025.
We be the do plans. Now they be the control development. And we know say as central government, they're not going to be too effective. We do all team. So now we devolve some of them functions, then they forget to local councils. Now, then we do the local plans, let's say, like FCC, Freetown City Council, then for the whole of Freetown. Then we do all the plans for Freetown. We say the commercial side, we say the residential side, we say the industrial side, we say for do waiting, we say not for do waiting. Now, FCC, let's say FCC get for because they own local jurisdiction and the development within that area, now they control them. Because if you do the plan, you control development according to the plan you get.
Inside Enyun talk, the Deputy Minister at the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, Phyllis Kapu, talk about the importance of the National Country Planning Act 2025.
Development of occur in high-risk areas such as surplus, wetland, flooding planning, and coast zone, frequently without planning infrastructures, drainage system, and assistance. This condition increase the vulnerability of our communities and landslide, flooding, fire, and structures failure, whilst undermining the safety and sustainability of our urban development. Recognizing these challenges, the government has taken an important step forwarding through the implement of the National Country Planning Act 2025. This legislation established a modern and unfinished planning framework for surveilling, strengthening development control, and enforcing mechanism. The potential of self-sustaining and sustainable urban development, importing the act designating local council, planning authority, and giving them priority responsibility for planning, preparation, and development management and implementation.
Phyllis Kapu end up say the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning go continue for implementing them. We go improve the country planning and development for the Society for Radio Democracy. Master Swari the report.
Well, from that report, say the program midday show they continue and Fambul, like we say today, we focus. They look at the Laugh Crusade comedy show. We forget over the weekend, I must say. And for Can't Talk More about this, we get comedian Mog. We will tell you more about this crusade. But first, good afternoon again and welcome to the program.
Yes, good afternoon and thank you for getting me.
Yes, what would you talk about the name we mentioned just now, comedian Mog? What person you this name? What you for kind of mind?
Laughter the name itself. And that name they originates from when I been in university from my friends them. Of course, we get this group where we set up when a soldier team group. Not a social club actually. We just become together normal as students and we be they compete in a class, among ourselves. So we decide for give ourselves social team because by them like I say a competition with the na class we they study together, we they guide ourselves, but we mindful of whether we get the best grade. So since we all be so focused on education, we be there together. So we decide for create that name the soldier team. So doing that, and I mean as somebody way are there around me company them, I always did try for make fun and make them laugh. So we get one of we friends that we actually we can call Chia, Tambafino we and we chairman now the group. So actually then guys they inspire me. Say man, you funny, you can be a comedian, you can. So they were so supportive, and from then they come up with the name MOG, Man of God. And of course, one we lecturer also, when he come in the first class, he slowly introduce himself. So by then, me they play music na church, I they sing. So when I don't introduce myself as a musician at church and all, so he just say, okay, Man of God, MOG. So my friends they all take him, and from there, not a popular name in Nairobi don't they now? MOG everywhere MOG. So I think from there now they pick up that name as well, since it has been known now the campus and all, and my friends to everybody. So we decided to go along with MOG. When you go to the church, they can think say MOG, Man of God, and so we can go and the words for my friends. We just label that name there as Mog, Comedian Mog. So definitely that's where the name come, and I actually did try for portray the name in my craft, So I think that's how the Mog and the MOG itself come about.
So tell me more about this comedian Mog in particular.
All right. Aside of comedy, before I come into comedy, the Mog itself na educated person, and somebody we gets he only leave paper in mass communication, and aside of the comedy also, me a journalist, and they work for the Africa Young Voices Media Empire as a reporter, producer, and then of course a presenter. But aside of that, you get for be salon the country don't like you might say it don't put close. So you get for stretch you, and so aside comedy and outside my job I decide for the comedy, and also they do music. Also they play music, sing at church, not secular music, being a gospel minister. So I always try for balance my gospel, the journalism and the comedy. And also an entrepreneur now. Just set up an entertainment brand. I don't recently registered with Ecosphere Entertainment Company, because my journey into entertainment, my focus is sustainability. Even if I don't feel the way tomorrow, because go continue for get at the spotlight, but how my name will still continue for play, how I go able to impact other people, because myself don't reach to that stage in a way others that they admire what they do. So how can I build that kind of foundation for them? Not only for letting them be me, send them on programs. Sometimes they call me, they hire me for program. I get 2-3 programs for the day. Then maybe I send them there as boys with they admire me, or they give them platform. But also how for post them. So I actually think about how I will set up this brand, Ecosphere Entertainment, and I just don't register them, so we don't start for officially operate now. So we focus on live band. We also get a band under that brand. We're an Ecosphere Jazz Band. They do voiceover service and jingle production and all, and but we main purpose now like the comedy. And another main thing we set up that organization for now for address the issue where some clients they can get in terms of hiring MCs. We don't see respect to legends them. Of course, few time we don't see concern that they come out from people the way they hire comedians them, for go host them programs them. Some can don't take 1 or 2, 3 programs. Me say we should have been a victim, so sometimes we can be overwhelmed because of the connection that we don't get, the contact them, so we can take care. So at the end of the day, they find out say we're not able to deliver, at that point. Because many times when somebody hire you for an event, now you want. Or sometimes we can break that. I'm not going to shy away from that. except to go for send other people. Yes, we can justify and say, okay, we want to give the young one them platforms, but we said don't get because some of us and also take go, you know, like the Desmond Binya, a lot of comedians then are to them platform and they won't get a same way. But concerning they come out because sometimes when somebody don't pay you for go do something, now you want. If you send another person, the program will go but inside will fail. So I try for set of this you know, company again for let me go able address and this. So you can go through my agency and then try for, you know, hire masters of ceremony, you know, MC, comedians them. So when you don't come through with agency, we don't give you the person. You can tell anybody what you want, and then we will able, you know, provide our services to you. So that's one thing where I want for address for ensure say you as a comedian, you as an MC, when somebody don't send you for an event, ensure say you go there. We don't they see challenges on social media. Even one of we now comedian at the East, or Bino, you know, we get that kind of issue they way be circulate on social media. So I believe not only for like be a comedian, but also how can I bring that kind of impact na the comedy industry. So that is why. So it's an attempt to address then challenging day for let them go invite you, and then so a lot of things we they look forward to definitely.
Comedian Morg, from what you explained, you're a man of many things. You're into music, comedy, journalism, and personally I get to that in them, but I'll keep it out of one. Now let's talk about how long you did at this comedy field.
Wow. The comedy itself, before I go actually tell how long I don't did it was inspired by someone, Desmond Binya. So Desmond, I'm an in-law. Desmond put me in a village, I think from 9 years.
That was when?
That was in 2009.
Okay.
2009, I'm sure. Now that's when the Desmond be in with me. Then I'm an elder sister. Then pull me in a village, you know, count me, and I can't deal with them. You understand? So, but me as somebody is it, even though I get all the opportunities and the privileges that they give me, but I always they navigate me own way. You know, even when I'm small, I get this kind thing inside me, so I want to be responsible. So I always the learn, even mass communication. Me as somebody I can say I never miss my career. I don't get that career miss. From what I did GSS, I don't know say when I go SS, or I go senior school, I know where to go study. From one day senior school, I know say if I go college, straightforward, I know where to go read. Nobody no need to ask me. But all of these things inspired from Desmond Binya. Desmond Binya is somebody where, even though be the member, still be the admirer. I can still remember that in the way, then Richie, ye matter, they be the gonna host and I think that be small, and maybe they attend to them, you know, and that's I know more big day na that spotlight. So they ye matter, they all Richie, they all, and they be the BNM. You know, at that time, and then he give them platform. So sometimes when Desmond can make show, I can find out say it make a lot of money. I see people that they go the show, so I become impressed. I say, this man was just in from more talk. These people they laugh. Now they made this huge money out of us. So I say, well, I go on for going to them. So I start for understudy them how they do them. I don't be communicate with them, but I be just no say I want for do them. I they admire them because I think it's a good thing. You understand? So myself begin the train small. Sometimes now in jokes then I can take any jokes you can listen and write. I can recall one time where they invite me for one event. I don't write this one joke then. But cool. So when I go all the jokes they were write, I don't crack the joke then the event still day. And it was so embarrassing. So that was the time I can discuss with them, and then you know, and not be too my sister in particular not be too encourage me into the comedy itself, because all he wanted for focus on my studies and everything. But like I say, I be do the balancing. When it's time for my studies, I focus on my study. But again, I need something where they back me up. Like I say, it was so challenging. I think I don't day into now. It's I don't past 5 years now. If I don't like where are they into comedy, because this is my 4th edition. Laugh Crusade when I they make. I mean, as somebody is it will not be the fear. You know, sometimes this one be they say, you know, get that kind with this and that, you want to make sure. I remember the first show I make, it was so challenging. You know, but one good thing was, me that kind of versatile person, I'm so friendly. I don't say, no matter how challenging it can be, I get my own people then, we always they show up for me, for can support me. So I be they look beyond the challenges, I push. And thank God today, of course, me say don't get that my own recognition. I don't try for address me area, me church, organizations and what they. I can always tell family say, you matter be say this. As a comedian, it's good for let you popular, you get the social media waiting. But you start up for be your community. who's are you base, organizations, that for be you target as a comedian. Because sometimes you can get the social media attention, but that you community, if you miss the, then an issue. Like I be always talking, like me church or any organization where they, it's not possible that they then take other comedian for host an event. Me church, it's not possible that somebody marry they. Me community, that's side what they in Wellington, especially the area where I go for wouldn't sabi me. And they allow the program they defend other person. Now it's taboo. So because they want and then aside and the way you for the day.
Sharp Mami Coca.
So yes, you forever forget them. So it's 5 years now into them, and I really like them. It's fun.
Take we to we can look at what's your perception about the comedy industry in a salon and all, but take we to, you don't talk about the inspiration and how the comedian Mog name come inside. You study journalism. I not believe say sometimes you don't study comedy, just that you get inspiration from one of the best people.
Yes.
But then look, build or unpack the sequence of events will lead you for say, yes, I did into journalism, I did into this, I did play music, I did sing music and things like that. But I think say comedy for begin take a chance in my life. What it happened, or was it by accident? Say the need person here, I say well I take him because I perform well. I say well I continue.
No. Like I say, I love comedy and it gives me joy when I did one. Yes, the education be so key because one thing Ella use this platform for say to every other person we want for be a comedian. Trust me, the comedy itself it's very unique right now. You know. How they be the ones today, not also in the now. And sometimes you don't dress well, and then say person say you're not a comedian, and they not go believe. But the way temperature they be the one, Sarah, Agnes, Bokari, then dress code alone don't make people then laugh. But now it don't become very difficult. And the only way we're able to do now, you have to be educated. Then they no mass, you know, you get for be educated. You need for go school. For let you able to do the comedy now way we they do at this time. So not to be a mistake, it was not by chance. Like I say, when I be do my earlier submission, who be in a campus? Me na la campus with me friends then get that. A lesson is serious something. Sometimes begging say we go begging. I they must make sure say a crack joke. Like I remember one time we go by begging and people then they cry. But when we go, we say we all gather, me and me party them, you know, they all let me that sorry. I don't know the thing just come. Now say I still wanted to invite me. I said, I saw they be inviting me for a program. When they invite me, the guy just called me. He said, how much did they take? Mog, how much did they take for MC program? Now I said, not 3 million. By then. Now the guy, not surprised with me. Now the guy say, okay, I get events for you now for camp. Me man, I not be know who's kind of events. I go to the place, I see all man they cry. All side. Now I call the guy who invites me. I say, brah, I for kind host events now, but I see people in the cry. Now the man tell me say yes, now the event is not for host. I say, wait, I say, but this not begging. I say yes. Now begging, I say no, me I don't want to host begging events. No, it's not possible. The guy say, "Papa, me for hosting because I don't get money." Now say, "We can't return the money." He say, "No, you don't want the money again. Me for chair the program." And by that, I don't eat the money. Now say, "Well, I chair the program." All man they cry for the diamond. Now go na the palo bra. I start for crack joke and that. But one joke they were crack. The diamond say bet. Now the diamond sneeze. Still, the man they say so invite me now for the begging. All man won't come up for the begging. Me man before they go na host, they don't tell me host to Columbia Davis. Now say na lie, not too much arguing. Now Jesus one get his body. So from then, so you know, I can always just get that. They come, na inspiration. So from then, not to like say that because
so I no call me colleague them for cancer, they no kite. You say we will get that the inspiration they come.
Yeah, boy.
So I no call me colleague them, no cancer.
If una can inspiration they come because me na people they no want.
The program will reach before in time.
I did tell you.
Okay.
So it not to be a mistake. Like I say, na a passion. And me say they enjoy what they do, and I know the impact we don't create so far. I know each day we still go there, but at this point, you know, for even then 98.1 now, they get an interview. It's an achievement because I nobody ever dream of that day. You know, it's a big platform. So for bringing me in, come at this point, and then I believe say na perseverance, na hard work.
How you manage? You been get for land or now you know. Journalist, a comedian, you get for play music, you get for beat band, you get your entertainment company. How do you balance all of this?
All right. So let's start off with the music because now they actually are start. And thank God that I know the one that they do secular music, now their own talent. I know they against them, but I for appreciate God that He lead me to that way for sing for them. So even when I be in a host, before I come into comedy, now music first and start because from upline self, be the upline, I would be the higher for go beat better by Bondo. And I'm a granny and him be sabi me I left small. Now so one time the village will be there, Bondo Bush be there near the host bra. Behold the you know say then name there are some name they do they get they cut and short. Name the way man they share, woman they share. Like for instance Jojo, Joseph and Josephine. Then they share Jojo. So when you read Jojo, either it's Joseph or na Josephine. And this will be there na upline. Bondo Bush they. Behold they don't put one pick be named Josephine. But when they go inside the Bondo Bush they call and Jojo. Me they near and normally na batak in beats. Bra as I read Jojo na the Bondo Bush. Boop now we're inside. If you see me they me and then woman there. From there they won't be me. Na so me granny take on with me. I think me take they defend me na the village. So na so they think it on this. So like, but I start up with the music, go into keyboard. Wait till me I start to play keyboard. Me pastor be the trainer church. I be the final say me na somebody say anything with me compare young man. One who say me itu na like age group. You the benefits from. Then me back I sit down. I can so feel am. So I be final say me pastor they pay people there for can play keyboard na church so we. Then me I been there. Me say na young man like me I able do I get the skill I get hand. I dey calling me company and I say no this not taboo. Not to use not for the happen. So I go in for and Desmond I thank God for Desmond. Desmond na somebody wey be so supportive. In anything I say, even if my sister don't allow me, he always they give me support. A lesson back on they push me. Enter do am. So when I say music, the day I say I want for play keyboard, they don't buy keyboard for me. They don't hire somebody maybe they can train me na host for teach me for play keyboard. I think I not take too long. Within a month or so, because I be focused on I don't get the keyboard, I dey grab na net pass my sister all up at me. Because na net more I can grab for train wait till they don't show me. Why they open keyboard? Now by full sleep they put me for so I start to play keyboard and from there I go into music, they sing na church. So and
one of them don't go clear they interfere with the other one.
No. Because na timing. You get for know how you plan yourself. Now I make sometimes people that tell me say I know they go into skits. I know they do a lot of things. I say, I do a professional comedy. In as much as I'm a comedian, but my journalism also, they contribute to the person, to the even the comedian where I be. So when it's work, now work. When it's time for journalism, now journalism. Sometimes there are people when I can wait for interview, they can think say it's comedy. But again, like I say, now just timing how you plan yourself. So my music time, Sundays, Saturdays, I go for practice. Then
after practice, now.
If I'm a cook a day, sometimes I can get married and even with the practice, but I always make sure say me and my choir director we dey in touch. And I dey make sure say like I go practice first before I dey go do me events. Me work an jokuta. When it's work na working hour. When I can office. Sometimes I call it, we crack joke or laugh. I can always tell them say.
So if you did, say President Bill for go launch something on Sunday, and you get a gig.
President Bill for go launch program.
Yes.
And I mean for go host that program.
No, I for go cover the program.
I mean for go cover the
program.
They
get one expensive married gig.
Okay.
For MC.
Yeah, we'll reach that point with the course and more. It depends on what the President Bill said they offer. I don't ask. If you don't tell me say if President Bill gets a meeting with me, then I go, but not say go cover program. The question is, who are the coordinator program they want to go for first?
Okay, continue for still to enter the program. The program midday show they continue at the time from Studio Clock Fumble now 12:32, and at this point we pause for a short while. Take this music break. When we come back, we'll come and look at the Laugh Crusade comedy show. Waiting really the inside the show and what you expect.
Yes, we go sweat from the get and tomato. But once that girl you show, no go must come now we all make take take. Well, body now we all make take take. If you believe you go receive them, say you go make them gently. tree now we own, make we take 'em. Well, body now we own, make we take 'em. If you believe you go receive 'em. Say you go make 'em. Blessings follow you. Favor go follow you. And you not go bother you. Say you go make 'em. Good things go follow you. Feeling go better you. And nobody no go bother you. Say you go make 'em. If you get good person in your life, do that all and fine. Because good people hard to find. Yeah. Now God we're good now in life, yeah. Make we give them the praise. Not only by His grace. Oh. Only when things meets you, you don't go take life for granted. People can't be trusted. Yeah. And you see how them go they run. When the trouble go for down a gun. When the push go come not tongue. Oh. His goodness and His mercy will always follow me. Because He made of His image and likeness, yes. So we go sweat, forget, we daily pray. We must not go the shame. So we go cool, we day. But gently now we all make we take 'em. Well, body now we all make we take 'em. If you believe you go receive 'em. So you go make 'em. Gently now we all make we take 'em. Well, body now we all make we take 'em. If you believe you go receive 'em. So you go make 'em. Blessings go follow you. Favor go follow you. And you not go bother you. Say you go make 'em. Good things go follow you. Feeling go better you.
The program Midday Show, they continue, and Fumble the number 077-981-981. You can use them for send text message, or you can join the conversation on the Democracy Facebook and YouTube page for make your point and ask questions on the different things that we'll look at inside this edition of the program Midday Show. Inside the program now, we'll continue to look at more issues. We go inside the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, say one study where the ministry do show say from 2021 to 2025, the number of candidates them don't the number of candidates them don't they pass English powers don't they reduce. He talked this since our meeting with development partners, school picking them, also had an all 2 days English language conference for talk about the roadmap and action plan for national reform for English language with the theme English language performance addressing the issues impacting national development. Well, for more on this, we reporter Alhaji Jallo been a part of this, and we put this report together. Well, Fumble one for big padding for the insights they will bring, but as he ready, we gonna make sure say we able for back to Una. But the program Midday Show they continue. We'll take another issue. We go inside the Assistant Secretary General for Youth Affairs in the United Nations, Dr. Felipe Polia, say he go engage with different leader them in the United Nations for put system them in place. We go address issue them where young people they face na salon. Dr. Felipe Polia talk this in Sawan-Waka, where he go do na the Central University in Mile 91 for talk about the work where the university don't do on AI and digitalization and self know the challenge and basic need them where young people them need in the country. We reporter Karifato Conte get more and go now report.
The United Nations don't support youth development across the world, and Salon, one pan-government agenda, now for support youth empowerment through skills training and development. One perfect opportunity we don't come for young people for achieve this, now AI and digital media. Inside the work away the Assistant Secretary General for Youth Affairs, now the United Nations, Dr. Felipe Polia, can do na salon na for work na different institution and technical training center them. Forget one-on-one talk with young people them for know the challenge and the kind support with them as young people want na salon. And one pande institution ya na the Central University na Mile 91 at Tonkolili District. The Assistant Secretary General for Youth Affairs na the United Nations, Dr. Felipe Polia, talk about in work na the Central University.
So we're here to talk about AI. And I think AI is already changing many things in our lives. I believe that in Sierra Leone, 80% of young people have access to a mobile phone, and at least 50% of them have access to internet. And that's a big part of the population. But we should not lose also that 50% that is still disconnected. And bridging the digital divide, it's a must for inclusiveness in this current world. And AI is really a tool to create more entrepreneurs. It's really a tool for young people to create new jobs through entrepreneurship. AI is an opportunity for us to improve agriculture, to improve health, to improve governance. And that is why it's so critical that our universities across the world are putting AI in their curriculums and are putting AI when it's about addressing the concrete issues that communities are having.
Some students then at university been talk about the challenge when they get for use AI for them book learning and self-able care development in the community.
We need to start building our own AI models because the global AI which we are using, the ChatGPT, Claude AI, etc. They have data sets which is the backbone of AI. And most of the data sets are global. And for example, you can find out that Asia and Europe are largely represented in terms of their data sets which are being used to design this anywhere. So for us Africans, especially those Ghanaians, we have to gather this data, our local data. Of course, we're here, we know what we want to solve. We know what we can do, we know who are going to benefit. So it is for us to gather this data and then build our model. Because without data, there is no model. I'm finally experienced in computer science and I've brought artificial intelligence. And it is very exciting that all of the models we are using are global.
See how we can use AI, but we're looking at it through the lens of Western countries. So one thing my lecturer kept emphasizing on is the fact that you need to learn to train AI. It's actually huge because by using the AI, we could actually use our local data and build a model. And without our data, there's usually nothing that we can do to solve our own problems.
With all them concern from students them at the Central University na Mile 91, be make the Assistant Secretary General for Youth Affairs na the United Nations, Dr. Philippe Polia say, and go engage with different leaders in the United Nations for put system them in place where we address issue the way young people in a salon they face for use AI.
To learn from Sierra Leone, to hear from you, to learn what are the challenges, but also what are the amazing things that are happening. And I will keep these conversations, these pictures with you guys, with me, and be sure that when I'm back in my office, when I'm back engaging at the global level with the different countries of the UN, with the different leaders of the UN, I will always be ready to support, to have a system that puts young people at the center.
Where in the talk, the Chancellor at the Central University, Dr. Muksin Sise, say by 2027, the university they begin do artificial intelligence course for all students then where they enroll at the university.
Central University is also integrating artificial intelligence into teaching, training, and research. At Central University, AI and courses are going to be rolled out as a foundation course, irrespective of every discipline by 2027, so that students can engage these tools respectfully, ethically, while doing their training. We also intend to offer a certificate programs, apply digital and AI-related competencies for young people. Our target is to train 100 youth each year. The training will focus on areas where Sierra Leone has clear needs, and that include smart agriculture, e-health systems, media or social media, and digital governance.
Dr. Muksin Sise end up say, go work with other body them in United Nations for make young people in a salon get more sabi about AI and digital innovation. For Radio Democracy, Mina Karifa to counter the reports.
Well, from that report to the program midday show still they continue. We still they in the studio with Comedian Mog. We go give you more update, but the Laugh Crusade comedy show. Give me more idea about after 5 years joining at the comedy industry. This is not the first one.
Like I said, this is not the fourth edition. We go so. I don't do 1, 2, and 3. And before I go further, even for talk on this year's event, I want to use this medium and for say thanks to Mrs. Awatelo Kamara Diallo, we are the executive director for IBTK Foundation. Like I tell you, my journey in this entertainment now one way not been easy. I be tell you say. Not only a comedian, not only a journalist, but me now also an entrepreneur now. Now because of the support of this woman, you know, I don't think say know me that much, and then this support will render to me. They believe in my dream, and they try to support me, and still they continue for encourage me. So even this show, and I will guest of honor, and I purposely they do this one this year in honor of because the transition will don't take place this year after God, and because of the support of this woman. And not just they support me, but because they believe in me. So I want to use this medium for tell them plenty thank you, and assure them say, you know, in dream for groom young people them, you know, me na we it on the past them to me, I will continue. And not will be a disappointment to them. So for this year, this na the volume 4, like I say, we do and again for happen John James Complex, we then Upgone, and next week Saturday we will be the 11, and we title this one Inside Life. You know.
So before we can look at what's in the Inside Life, begin for explain give me the first 3 edition them how you don't like.
Last summarize them. The first one. It be very awkward, it very challenging, and to some point I be one for left. So when everything, imagine we they make sure the only issue one not be don't they get, I get people them. So for let people then go the show, probably not they, but the arrangements. I don't make the first show, guests they don't come, they meet me at the clean at the park. Me one, then when I go for goers, I cry for so. Number 2, me one it's a true story. So from there. I encourage myself again. I say no, at least then few people already don't come. Let the show continue. When I started to do the show again, I left. So I get this lady, David Nett.
After that show day?
After the first one.
Okay.
And they said, okay, I need to make sure again. I said, this one not fits me. Then, once they go and I say, no, I know they give up. Because if I left now, that means say, all still done. I do the second one.
So before we come to the second one, the first one, after we're done, why you describe and say awkward? Was this unsuccessful or waiting?
Well, it be successful because the show happened. You understand? It was just
awkward because of the kind of performance we put.
No, not because of my performance. How the whole thing turned out. You know, when they make something, then
you get high expectations.
Expectations saying as soon as it will happen, and it not come also. So some point, a day to the show. I don't be even pay for venue it. So somebody called me say just man 2 days. Hey, the people that said they pull you away I know, and by then money not even carry it. So we they expecting as soon as so it not happens. So the tickets money we they get now you pour on the show. So I know nothing all the day. But in all of this, it can challenging for put the show together. But the performance can always be great because I didn't make self for encourage myself. I said then few people already don't come. The fact that people don't come and the show happen, then I need for encourage myself and just do what I do. So sometimes not the performance. The performance can always great. I can don't stress already, don't go cry in a little corner and encourage myself. I come again, I continue for what I do. And I believe say now because of that persistence what they don't they put on, you know, in waiting that they do, well they don't make I don't they get some kind push, people they don't they come around and till we transition to the second one. The second one be great, it be happen at Kiyama Road, nada and one thing about me. Anytime I say this one be challenging, the next one they do, I they always plan higher than waiting I be done. If you say it be challenging for me, I'm gonna that blue all day na ECSL, and that won't be great. It be so great and not be that kind of stress as compared to the first one. The only thing profit more knocking because the money they get, I they use off or do the show. So somebody tell me say, you they make sure you get that, you let this show now, no any left. And they do the other one back. We transition go now the third one back in. Waiting be happen the first one, 9 camp. Then 9 camp for the third one. It be so challenging that the very day I don't go get this hall. Now there is one hall in by stadium, so I don't forget the name. I know they don't pay it. The day I go for go pay, they say no, they don't rent the hall. So I know be there again. So that very day, at Nebna Street, 3 hours, nothing all day. But one good thing, I still continue. I said this show, it did happen. And after all in struggle the day, we go don't see that kind of effort, and it brings somebody. Say no, Mama, you don't push too much. Like no work together, but we'll see. And there comes when they talk about Mrs. Awate Lokama Diallo. They come in, I explain their all in struggles, all challenges, the business plan, because all this what they do, I always get a plan, for set up this organization, group other comedians, then set up my live band music, and all of them things that but they happen. So in come in and support, and this year, I think God in at the center.
Okay, so why you title Inside Life?
Yeah, Inside Life because I want to bring a lot of things then. This year, a lot of things that don't happen, and they happen. So we want to look at, and we go for start from then, all 10. Oh, then something that will be the happen. They tell them they will be small. For we tell them now, they will bring and now small. They count and small. Like for instance, the old one they will go for bring because we forget people. Them when are big people, they will go for the remind back. Imagine when mama want to talk to you. Say they tell them the mama that they talk to we. And not like na harden Gen Z mama then they talk. When mama wale was span, and they call you. Emoji, are they gonna mark it? They pan here, no ask them. Are they come? So that life will go for explainer. One time I didn't say I did watch film, and mama call me. Emoji, I say ma, are they gonna mark it? They pan there, no ask them, no church them. Are they come? I speaking, I know ask the pan them. Me mama come on mark it. Me the inside now. Now I hear mama they sing. We are in battle in this world. Why come out? I see Cain. Mama say calm down. And me mama began one style when they beat you. As you watch you, so you say pull it was going to marry come. Mama they beat you like say na papa I want go see. Say pull all thing. They inside them all at the camp. So we go for explain all that life day. They get for happen. They want them oversee. They say they need beat speaking day. I get for explaining it. How for beat speaking and oversee. The law hold you. For beat speaking and oversee, simple. When they sleep, just out the lights. Let the place dark. Beats when they grab, now they can't tell you, Mommy, I dream they flogged me in my dream. Nobody know they hold you. So now they will go for teach them with people them. How they go for the then the other team I will go for explain. You remember I said trade mama them, they name make plaba before picking them. But trust me, that they make plaba. Me, mama and papa born me. I don't ever know say that they make plaba. The only thing what they know, now do we monitor how they pray. That prayer session. Any tell with them where peace in at the house. Me papa, now they lead the song. That we money devotion how they pray. As me papa take songs so must not the plaba no day. He dey song like this. When Jesus in the family, happy home. Plaba no day. But any time they make plaba inside, how they manage no. Now money tell they pray. Now mama na they lead the song. Say we are in battle in this world. And the way they point hand for me papa, now they know say when papa they get for handle. We are in battle in this world. Then all thing back we will get for explain this Western civilization. Lastly, man they say we copy Western in them. One lady come on America. You know America how they dress and how they dress down to the same. Lady na JC, we can wear then dollar skin tight thing. All sign a dollar. Now in Boston Eastern police. But what they begin one be around Monday. As in Tom Brand and then jogging with back with the old city. We say na dollar when they say, I was say salon I don't reach you. Uma left waist I do 7 down at the jog. So all anything they will get for explain them. Now inside life we get for then of course life say boku thing and they happen. Boku thing them. So we get for bring all of them life in the we get for explain as they unfold. So it get for be a great show definitely.
So if you possibly miss, you don't miss a lot.
Yeah. This show just take and say I can tell you and say take and say na the last day na the day of judgment. Cause that the day I think say judgment get for happen. Some people that God get for big they ask question. Yeah. But if you did the show, you fortunate they go heaven.
Safe. You know
you safe. Anybody get for the April 11 at John James Complex. Don't imagine I say Jesus get for car.
You know what's in the inside life.
Yeah. You already know.
You gotta understand what's in the inside life.
And heaven get for sweet too. Heaven get for sweet. But my problem no more now what they get. They say health is waiting, it's wealth. But some man they get 2 kidney, then they grumble back of poverty. Why you not go sell the one kidney? You left with the one. Use the kidney for health. You use the one for wealth. Man, they go will say, "Oh strength, will another days, oh strength, this and that." And Jesus say, "In my Father's house there are many mansions." But why you not go die, go to heaven? But oh strength, why you want for suffocate we? So definitely, it can for be a mix, a mixture. A lot of things they can for coming.
So let's look at other acts that we get for joining you for this comedy show.
Well, of course, the Godfather, Desmond Binya, they get for day. Of course, Sayo the comedian, Sonia Clarkson, and Agba Sosa, Comedy and Dominic, and they get for day at the show. Of course, Yemata, even though sometimes Yemata no can mostly perform, some of them they groom up, but sometimes he can just go there around showing presence. So we also they expect forget all of them legends. Then they also get other upcoming comedians then, because mind you, the thing at stage. When me say be the cow, I get people that will be admire, why be they being. So me say the kind stage now I don't reach out something where they make sure now. Me say don't get me on people the way they look up to me. So all of them comedians then they I get for give them platform for let themselves go perform. And the highlights of the night get for be an official launching of the Ecosphere Jazz Band. You know, this is a long time dream. Maybe don't the one after. And so we get for launch that band day officially that day. And immediately after the launching, Ecosphere Jazz Band they begin operate to open it to the public. So it get for be great, honestly.
So look at this program now free?
No, not so free.
Okay. What was you want to know it in the inside?
Yeah,
life?
where you want to know it in the inside life, you get for go. Get for give something. So the ordinary get for be 100 leons, and then VIP na 500. Then we get table winner 1.5. So na small money. Actually, we look at the country and they say a lot of things they happen. Fear long go up, all then kind of thing in there. So man they go we say things ranga. So myself look at how the situation they and just price them. So now some money get for go pay for that kind of enjoyment we get for go get. So na that they just get you 100 leons, 500, and then 1.5.
If you able to put all together now.
Yeah, if you put all together now, and quickly before I go, one for say, please take it to his sponsors, then we show up this year. Of course, Oteba Moy, IIC, and ACC, and others, we show up for support week. And this I believe because I don't see for press, sometimes we can go save, get for 1BN, ticket sales and all that. But we thank God this year, like I say, a lot of things don't be addressed so far. And for Lord, just look forward to the event next week, Saturday.
Message now, we Radio Democracy Facebook page, they ask for better explanation on the venue.
Yes, na John James Complex, we did na Upgon. As you can know, na Upgon, so na the turntable, the whole day by your right. Done a very popular hall, John James, we then just don't renovate. Na the show get for happen. Na Upgon.
Time?
Of course, the red carpet is at 7 o'clock. We get forget we red carpet. We can't get for host for we, and during that session, you get a free photo shoot because you get forget an interaction with we red carpet host. So 7 o'clock the red carpet gonna start, and then 8 o'clock we start the event with sober cultural display. We get cultural dancers, then at the Desmond Binya Entertainment. We get for start up for ginger the crowd. Before the comedians then they come in. So 8 o'clock we're kicking off with the performance then by God's grace.
Wow. So with this, what are the message?
Just greatness. Expect something great. Expect accomplishments. Expect a dream come true, especially for the jazz band. I not only want to be a comedian, but I also want to be a business person. So, through the help of IBTK Foundation, this dream don't come to pass. So, expect that band day, expect the outcome for be great, and immediately after the show, expect more greatness, engagement, professional MCs, we will train, and come to the agency, Ecosphere Entertainment Company. We will provide you MC, where they get a that, not even the timing, whether you pay for now you get. And that issue of the other thing back where we don't disturb na the entertainment landscape as they close now. We don't see so yahoos, especially for events then. We don't see some comedians or MCs them. I can't name names now. Where they don't get back and forth with the clients where they are them. Especially for that money where yahoo then don't call it the them because that money they yahoo self one time for letting start up. They will get some MC then where you can take them money then and some of them they where they not agree. So you see confrontation, they come. All of those things, we want for can address them. So if you pass through Ecosphere Entertainment Company, we ensure say you don't pay for your service what you want, and none of we clients them or we staff the whole the same for go work for you. No get no rights for to pick money winner for you. So then challenge them all one for address, and so expect that kind of professional MC services immediately after the show.
Yeah, where you go give you that small receipt for this short advert we don't do for Ecosphere.
I tell you.
Okay.
No, you know, say they come.
Okay, fine.
You know, even can this now just na preamble no about all the stats for operates now. Definitely, we get for come back.
Okay.
And talk about it, and then get for being that kind of, you know.
Yeah, or you go take multiple receipts.
I tell you.
Okay, plenty. Thank you for being part of this one. And lastly, before we go, Comedian Mog. What's one of the real name behind the comedian?
Oh, so Joseph John Samai. Okay. That's the name, Joseph John Samai. That's the journalist in name, Dandy.
Yes. Okay. Plenty. Thank you. Will be part of this one, Fambu. You just don't listen to Comedian Mog, where originally known as Joseph John Samai.
Especially for people that already listen, the inside the baggy, now you get you, so they know that name, the Joseph John Samai.
Okay, that the same. Now the same for like the south side goes the place JJ Complex.
Yeah.
Okay, so plenty. Thank you for being part of this one. We wish you a very successful show, and like I say, anybody who don't attend this one, you really go don't miss. So if you know one for miss, make a date the 11th of April 2026. John James Complex now going at the place for support your brother in John Samai, and also people can call Comedian Mog for in 4th edition comedy show where they do call an Inside Life and Laugh Crusade comedy show. Plenty. Thank you for you don't be part of this one. Plenty. Thank you to we listeners and viewers them who now will join me today inside this edition of the program Midday Show. Same show they say plenty. Thank you to the producer Theodore Arena. We make get we live from different platform them both on air and online, and also plenty thank you to the person who make get to live from a different radio set them DJ Caps. May Camera Bangwa make see we live on Radio Democracy Facebook and YouTube page, and me will bring counsel on this one from Boo. And I'm Jaffa Man Davis. They say have a nice day. Goodbye for now.